polls on Tuesday. Finally, Election Day is almost here, folks. Voters in Houston have a huge decision to make about whether to approve a record-breaking bond for HISD. It's not just a presidential race. We're talking nearly $2 billion, the largest bond, not just in Houston history, in Texas history. So let's go now to political consultant Dallas Jones with a closer look at what this all involves. Good morning, Dallas.
Good morning, Sherry. How are you?
I'm good. Good to talk to you again.
Absolutely.
First things first, explain to our viewers what a bond is, because honestly, a lot of our eyes just glaze over when we talk about bonds. Where the money would come from, what is this bond?
Essentially what a bond is, in order for any type of government entity, the city, school district, any place that governs with taxpayer dollars, they have to ask permission of you, the taxpayer, in order to exceed a certain threshold of spending or to initiate new spending on projects, essentially to take out a line of credit on your tax dollars in order to create certain projects.
Okay, and so bonds always increase our taxes?
Not always, absolutely not. Sometimes dollars are diverted from other parts in the budget to pay for particular projects, and sometimes there is a tax increase.
HISD is asking for bond money. They want to build a lot of new schools, renovate some old ones. So what do they plan to do exactly if that bond is approved and if it's rejected?
Well, what you're talking about is a $1.9 billion of investment into schools, some 30 or so years old. And so what they will do is replace a number of high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools that have, and some of them will go through improvements, others will receive brand new campuses. Now, if the bond is rejected, the school district will have to find other means to fund certain projects. New schools may not be created at all, and they may have to make it happen whatever way they can figure out how to make it happen, Jerry.
Okay, and of course, with any bond issue, HISD certainly has its detractors and people who are against the bond. Why are they opposed to this and to any of the bonds in general, usually?
Well, it's two things. It's taxes and public trust. One, folks don't want a tax increase. The tax increase on the HISD bond would go from $1.15 per every $100 to about $1.20 by 2017. You're talking about what equates to about a $70 increase in your property taxes for the average tax owner. The other piece is public trust. The public just wants to make sure that HISD is going to be responsible with the spending, and it's going to happen in the manner that it's been laid out in the bond planned.
I like what you said, Dallas. It's two issues. It's a matter of, oh, my taxes might go up, and it's a matter of trust. And, honestly, with the school system, a lot of people feel like the things that are broken with the school district don't have to do with the bricks and mortar.
No, absolutely. But, these are indeed trying times, and folks are trying to make it, our seniors. The good thing about it is, even on this particular HISD bond piece, there is an exemption, a homestead exemption for seniors over the age of 65. So there will not be a tax increase there. But it's important. Folks want to know that you're going to do the right thing. Now, what's interesting is that HISD decided to pass an ethics policy that tightened their ethics approach in asking voters to approve this bond to help with the public trust issue. Okay,
Dallas Jones, political consultant, thank you so much for giving us a little education this morning. To check out the bonds, you can take a look at a sample ballot. Also, head to our website, KHOU.com. And join KHOU 11 News Tuesday for complete election coverage from the presidential races down to the bonds issues on the ballot. Starting at 4:30 a.m. and running into the night. Tuesday, we will be on the air until there's a winner declared, certainly in the presidential race.